2 a.m., the night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts for nobody. When I ain't had shit, they ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killers. A lot of nigga bitch may stay in they feelings. Saving these hoes, this shit here pitiful. All these little bitty bitches my chillings. And mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you what you want since I was a toddler. Shout out to my pops for all the free game. Everything you ever told me is stuck in my brain. Real OG status and like to make a change. Shed the tears right this and so much pain. All the shite, the shit that I've done, blessed not being no chains. Uncle killed me when I was young. Mom blessed the boy with the cocaine. Growing up, I ain't had no daddy. My mama played both roles. Been hard on a nigga since I came out the womb. Yeah, the pussy hole. I was taught to trust none. Face your problem, never run. Little bitch holler, she pregnant. You a little net, that ain't my son. Tryna trap me, know I had a glove. Fuck them feelings slack, I'm a thug. You a little dusty hoe, yeah the rug. Ayy, and it's still fuck love. 2 a.m., the night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts for nobody. When I ain't had shit, they ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killers. A lot of nigga bitch may stay in they feelings. Saving these hoes, this shit here pitiful. All these little bitty bitches my chillings. And mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to give you what you want since I was a toddler. Shout out to my pops for all the free game. Everything you ever told me is stuck in my brain. Real OG status and like to make a change. Shed the tears right this and so much pain. The night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts for nobody. When I ain't had shit, they ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about killers. A lot of nigga bitch may stay in they feelings. Saving these hoes, this shit here pitiful. All these little bitty.
Y'all hear me? I got a late start. I hope y'all can hear me. Don't kill me. Y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Okay. Hi guys, what's going on? Good Saturday evening. Um, let me look over here and see who's here. Okay. I tried so hard to come on earlier in the week, but my work schedule was like, no, get somebody else to do it. I see I had people already here, and of course I got late, y'all. I'm sorry. Vinay, I want to acknowledge Vinay Hardwick. They were here. Miss Weedy Pooh, my mod. I don't need a username. Nunya. Miss T Taylor was here. Nah, I'm King was here. Rosetta is here. My mod Duke. Lauren, my mod Laurel is here. Avalon, hey girl. Amani, hey girl. Amani, Mani, Miss Bug, Latasha, Sunshine, hey y'all. Hey Keisha, hey y'all, hey y'all. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. So hopefully hope y'all had a good day. Okay. Hey Sunshine, I don't think I spoke to you. Let's speak to you. Hey girl. So couple of things I want to talk about. Let me put on my favorite costume jewelry because honey, my butterfly ring is my favorite. Hey Miss let's see, Keisha keeping the faith. Hey girl. So a couple of things I want to bring up before I get started. So this I wanted to talk one we're going to talk about um Goomba in his interview with Dana. I'm not gonna play the video. I got notes. I got notes. So we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna drop the link if you want to hop on the panel and just go over and give my opinion and commentary on some of the stuff that has transpired. But I want to address a couple of things that happened in the chat I was in. I'm not gonna say this person's name. I don't know if they watch my channel or not. But what I don't like is people that are content creators, whether you're new to being a content creator or whether you're old school, okay? Whether you got one subscriber and one video or you got no videos. What's tacky as fuck when you lie on a content creator. I gotta watch my words. Hey Eve, I gotta watch my words because I don't do beef. Like if I just don't like something you did and I want to talk on it, I will. But I don't do beef. If I have to have words, I you can look down my channel. My main channel has content where I've had a back and forth. But a content creator jumped up and told a lie and said that another content creator was begging for cash apps, talking about my cash app wasn't connected. Hurry up and send me money. This particular content creator, if you was just in a live, and anybody, when anybody sends you any money, super chat, it doesn't matter. Isn't the polite thing to say thank you for the super chat, thank you for the cash app, thank you for the PayPal? Should you not acknowledge that someone gave you a tip out of their hard-earned money that they didn't have to? That's number one. So this particular content creator lied on another content creator, and yes, I left a comment under there because I don't like that. And you made a public video, so you wanted a response, okay, from whoever watched, okay. Saying that to say, the content creator had an issue that everyone is making videos about Jaguar. All this, they got 40 videos, 20 videos, and this particular content creator has 24 videos on the drama as a whole. So I found that interesting that they could jump on their platform and say, oh my God, they got 40, 50 videos and they have 25. Oh my God, the money they're making. This is a monetizable platform. Social media can be monetized. If it can be monetized, the goal is to make your money. People run around here acting holier than thou and, oh my God, how are they making money off a Jaguar? Baby, it is money to be made. It is money that's going to be made. Y'all don't go to y'all local news station and say, why you always reporting on black crime? Why you always reporting on white crime? They get paid, they get a check, they make money. But a YouTuber do it, okay, who don't even, especially one who don't ask for no money. It's a problem. They made all these videos. I'm not finna sit up here and be fake. This is a monetized. I have two monetized YouTube channels. I have a TikTok that's monetized. I have a Facebook page that's monetized. I want all the income because it's multiple streams of easy passive income. Eva, Layla, Avalon, F.U. Chill, Peach, hey y'all. We want all the streams of income. That's passive. And if Jaguar is a hot topic and the content creator want to talk about that hot topic and the people want to come and listen and chime in, guess what we're going to talk about? That hot topic. No one gives a fuck whether you, oh, look at the views before they was talking about Jag. Nigga, it's a hot topic. Let's go. Let's talk. And the topic of Jaguar, Goomba, and Nikki, the whole situation, has really opened up a lot of conversations on the floor for real life shit in people's lives. It's a lot of people in these comments that actually can relate to this. Hold on 1 minute. Um, hold on, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. A lot of people are angry, like, oh my God, you're making money. It's content. If the money is there to be made, the money's going to be made. If the conversation is there to be, oh, can y'all hear? Oh, I'm unmuted. The conversation is going to be had. Nobody should sit around and be like, I can't talk about this because I'll make some money off of it. The object is to earn money in anything that you do. I don't consider doing commentary my job because I'm employed outside of here. But this is a job. This is a part-time job because they gave me a what? A 1099. If I received a 1099, I mean I got over $600. So I got paid for working here. Okay? Cash App sent me a 1099. Mm-hmm. They didn't send me a 1099. They told me one was coming for next year. So this is a job once you earn money. Okay? And come next year, if someone sends money to your damn it, I know. Listen, hold up. Thank you, Avalon. And while they talking, listen. All I'm gonna say is don't lie on content creators. Let's get to what we're gonna talk about. Let me try to record her, Avalon, so we can talk about it. I haven't. Oh my God. Let me see. Yep. Hold on, y'all. I gotta hit record. We coming back to talk about this. And where's she at? Hold on. She says she enjoyed my commentary. Thank you so much. I can't think your comment went up. But I appreciate everybody that do come over here and kick it with me. Hold on, y'all. I gotta record something. Never mind. What I was gonna record ended. So anyway, let's get to the updates because not necessarily the updates, but the commentary that I wanted to talk about. Okay. So as we see, I have right. I know Avalon. I was like shit. Shit. Oh my sassy shirt. Okay. If you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. My girl makes sassy shirts. It was on my community tab. So let's get to the content. Okay. The content on Jaguar is gonna content. She gonna get talked about if we want to. And here's another thing before I get into my notes. If you feel Jaguar, oh, they're doing her wrong talking about her, get the fuck out of people bushes. You don't like it, don't be here. It's stupid to be somewhere you don't want to be because you're giving the person the view. The view was the dollar. Okay? So while y'all all in the comments, oh my God, they're just making so much money off of Jaguar. But you're in the comments enjoying the content. Don't be a hypocrite. Go stand on what your morals is and get the fuck out of people's chats. Now, here's my thought, okay, on some updates. And y'all know I got the unpopular opinion. I don't do biased opinions, right? I think I think. I try to see things from all sides. I want to get y'all thoughts. I'm going to drop, hey King Swords, anybody I miss, I'm going to, hey Valerie, I don't want to use your name. I'm going to drop the link so we can talk about it. Hey Miss Bug, I don't know if I spoke to you. Okay. Hey Coffee Tea, what's up? Peach, hey y'all. Hey Layla, did I speak to y'all? I did. Okay. So here's where we at. Jaguar not getting out no time soon. Okay. Allegedly, she has a lawyer. Okay. I don't think she has a lawyer because one, in my opinion, if she had a lawyer, would a lawyer tell her to behave the way she's been behaving, not wanting to sign this and things of that nature? I think a lawyer would, in her best interest, maybe say, let's get things going. Let's go ahead and sign this or sign that and do whatever it needs to do, right? That's just my opinion. But allegedly, she has a lawyer. I don't believe she has a lawyer, okay? Um, Jaguar allegedly wants Ben Crump and Tasha K to help her. I maybe Tasha, was that the truth? I didn't hear that, and I can't hear everything. I've been at work, so I don't know. Not allegedly, but well, they claim her phone. She can't have phone calls, monies, and things of that nature. She's in the county, and even when you're sentenced and in jail, unruly behavior will get you disciplined, and you cannot have telephone calls. They will take your commissary. Those are not luxuries. Those are luxuries, is what I'm saying. Commissary, that's not mandatory because they give you literally 3 meals a day. You'll still probably starve a slow death with them, but you're going to get 3 meals. Are they nutritionally sound? Barely. Okay. Phone calls can be limited straight to your lawyer. You don't have to talk to your family ever. They even can take your mail. And if you've ever had a loved one locked up, and you've not been able to send them mail, they didn't get it, they held it, they were, hey Judy, they weren't on the phone, hey Juanita, okay, then it happens, okay? That's not her constitutional rights being snatched. The car is with the brother. I find it interesting that when she was being evicted, she claimed the young man with her was her brother. Why couldn't she reach out to family? And I'm going to get to all of it, but just based on these brothers, why couldn't she reach out to them and have them help catch her run up? And I'll talk about that because I know that includes Goomba, right? But when family members go through breakups, and you a good person and you having a breakup, typically if the funds are available, because one, we don't know everybody's financial situation. I can't speak on her family and why they can't help. I can't speak on um, Francis' family. We don't know their money situation, okay? However, you would think at some point, because she been knew she was going to get evicted, they would have helped her. I'm thinking perhaps Jag's reputation with managing money has she's burned bridges, right? Okay. Then you got the grandmother um, getting scammed for $850 on the flip me. Now you send me $80 and I'ma shoot you right back 850. I'm just making up a number. But Granny got. That's very unfortunate. I don't like anyone being scammed. That's a mess. Sam, I think he's in a good position. He's with his dad. Okay, his father is no nonsense. He's not going to coddle him in the sense of holding him back. Not having a license at his age, I don't understand how that happens. He should have been had a license because he should have been had a job or so, but he was in school when so I'm glad that I think Sam will be steered in a better way. Now of course, if and when Jaguar get out and they want to go back to her, guess what they're going to do? Go back to her. Okay. um so if you haven't watched the interview on Donat's channel, I say go watch it. I actually enjoyed it in some ways, and I found it interesting. I'm not staring at my comments each and every time, so don't think I'm ignoring you, but I'm trying to get through my points. I saw a lot of people were upset that he was talking. Okay, a lot of people hated it, and a lot of people loved it. It was kind of given 50-50. Some people felt that Gerald should sit quietly and shut up. They didn't want him to speak on Jag at all, which I found odd. Hey, Taurus, I found odd. I don't recall, and maybe I've overlooked these videos. I don't recall Goomba dragging Jag through the internet. I don't recall him disrespecting her family. Now, yes, the family did say that they got into it, but that was behind closed doors. I'm talking about on the internet the way Jag has done him. Whatever happened off the internet was what happened, right? I really hope that they come together, and from what he said in the interview, I guess they said something to him first that triggered a response of I'm gonna shoot you and everybody you know. Okay, so they didn't get into what it was, but I hope they can fix that. But I find it odd that Jag is allowed to slander his family, weaponize sexual assault in the conversation with his mother, okay, and people want them to be quiet, want him to be quiet, and he can't speak up, right? So I find that odd that he has to sit quietly, but everybody can drag his family, talk about him like a dog, and when he mentioned any little thing, okay, because a couple of things he got asked, he said, "Well, I can't talk about that. I don't know." So I found that odd. I felt like he's shown a lot of grace. Was there a recording of him cussing her out? Yeah. Okay. So what? It happens. Okay. And then Jack has admitted to fucking other men publicly on the interwebs. Okay, so I'm like, how does he had to swallow that? I don't even think. I think the most he did was yell. He still didn't. I'm like, damn, he can speak, but okay. He get dragged across the internet, and then she can only do the dragon. So I don't understand how she get to do the dragon. I think anyone who drags you back, I fully support it. Okay. Um, Let me see. I respect. Oh, my other note. I respected that some things he didn't speak on. He said, "I can't speak on that. I don't know, or I choose not to." Again, I put in my notes here that I do hope he reach out to the family, and they squash that beef, whatever they got. Apologize for saying that you're gonna um, shoot them and vice versa. Okay, I really hope that it'll work. Um, in the end, like I said earlier, the son will probably go back to the mama, Jag, once she's released. The mama, more than likely, will probably go back. I would like to see them not. I would like to see everyone go their own separate ways, but more than likely, based on what we've seen, they probably won't. Now, a lot of people was upset with him for not going to help her move. I want to give you my opinion on that, and you can let me know, okay? Your thoughts. I'll tell you mine. So, they applied for COVID assistance. Now, here in Michigan, COVID assistance held you through the pandemic. But in the paperwork, in the actual paperwork that you got when you applied, it said all back rent must be paid. Okay, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. It said that all back rent must be paid once the pandemic ends, or it was a date, right? And so when the date came, a lot of people got put out and they owed 15,000, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000. They owed thousands of dollars. During the pandemic, I want to say they passed out the most money that I had ever seen. I got some of that. Only money I didn't get was unemployment because I didn't become unemployed. You got an extra $600 on top of your unemployment. Quadruple the food stamps. We got them special checks, two and three and $1,200 and $600 per child for some families. So if you was a family of six, mama and daddy, it was 3 and 600 and 250 per each kid. Then it was a lot of money passed out. Okay, but what did we see? We saw people driving across the country, eating at the finest restaurants, and neither of them put up Jag nor Goomba, and I'm pretty sure the mama got some benefits too. A lot of people didn't think to say, you know what? Even though the pandemic is saying we don't have to pay rent, how about out of this $600 of unemployment, I'm gonna put up 200 every time I get it, or maybe I'll put up $50. Nobody that I saw on my Facebook timeline and Twitter thought to put up a little bit of money because they knew the pandemic wasn't going to hold out forever. Okay? Then you get the court, the protections are gone. They showing you that back rent. And now it's, oh my God, you're going to put me out in the midst of a pandemic. I need a GoFundMe. I need some help. Before we get into your GoFundMe and helping you, do you want to take that 752-inch TV back to the pawn shop? Do you want to take them new Jordan 86s back to the pawn shop? Mm? Y'all ate some of the finest pot pies your money could buy. Y'all had some of the best seafood boil out of the whole oceans. The oceans. Y'all ate so much crabs that it was a crab shortage. Okay? Hey, Ashley, it was a crab shortage because we lived it up. I had my fair share, but I was employed through the whole pandemic. Okay? I wasn't new to eating crab legs. I wasn't new to a seafood boil. Okay? And my rent was paid. Now, did I get behind because of some other financial things that happened within other families and I helped out? Yes, but never behind where they was coming for me. Everyone had an opportunity to put up a little bit of money. Wouldn't it have been good to show up to the courthouse and say, you know what, Your Honor, I wasn't able to work. I was off work. But out of my unemployment that y'all gave me for sitting at home, I made $50,000 for the year. I have $7,000 saved up. I know it's not the 13 I owe. I know it's not the 20 I owe. But will the landlord take this and work with me? I got out there and I door dashed. Okay? Now, I'm not referring to people who was sickly before the pandemic. Like they couldn't work. I'm talking about us able-bodied people that sat around and did nothing. There was Jag, there was Goomba, and her mama. Now, her mama wasn't probably able to work, but Jag and Goomba, if they had the audacity to apply, okay, if they had the audacity to apply for COVID relief, you were capable of getting out and working. But we saw a lot of y'all on TV. I mean, on the interwebs. This is TV, whatever. Okay? So now we get to, we're getting evicted. We're $3,000 behind. Put in the chat, was it 3,000? Am I making that number up or did they say 3,000? Do y'all remember? Because I feel like it was $3,000 behind. Could have been more. Nonetheless, in the midst of that, she wanted to collect. It was 3,000. Juanita C, thank you. In the midst of that, she wanted to pick up people. Come on, Solar, my nephew, all of a sudden, come. Okay. Legina, come on. In the midst of this, because your eviction wasn't new to neither of them, to Goomba or her. Okay. If I remember correctly, put in the chat, do y'all remember her saying that rent was $2,000 a month? Because if the rent was $2,000 a month, they were only they were about 2 months behind. I'm curious as to how long had they been living there to all of a sudden get 2,000 behind. I'm wondering if the 2,000 behind was because you bought on Legina, you bought on old boy, you're feeding extra people, and then you and Goomba's relationship, Gerald, was on the rocks anyway. Hey, Gabrielle. Your relationship was on the rocks anyway, okay, for whatever reason. Y'all all was blowing through the money. No matter what, they both should have came up with that rent. But if I'm breaking up with you and I'm leaving you, and I know I'm leaving, I'm not helping you with no rent. You can call it shady, whatever, but that's how it is in real life. Cause I can just imagine, get the fuck out, fuck you, goodbye. At the end of the day, the rent should have been. It was outside of everybody's income. It was still $6,000 in there without anybody's income, since the grandma's income is already spilled. Hey Val, it was 6 grand in that house, and 2,000 couldn't pay the rent. I would have cussed Gerald all the way out, but I would have paid my fucking rent. Mama, we gotta pay the rent. How did the truffle butters? How did the PlayStation? Now Gerald got some money too. I can't say everything came out of their money, but I'm sure 80%. Okay. At the end of the day, the able-bodied adults didn't pay the rent. Now he left. Here's my thought process on it. Wait, somebody, oh, sleeping at all these hotels. I saw somebody say, what about the dog? What about the dog? And I'm not talking to you like, bitch, what about the dog? What about, I'm asking genuinely, what about the dog? Is there video proof that something happened to the dog, or is it literally hearsay? Because I've not seen anyone drop any verifiable proof about what Goomba allegedly did to a dog. I really don't care about the dog. I don't got proof of it, and if he did something to the dog, that's his cross to bear. That has nothing to do with the rent. Like, I know that seems dirty to say, but if we in the world of reality, if he killed that dog, that still had nothing to do with the rent. That still had nothing to do with their adult responsibilities. That's something morally, and something that if he killed it maliciously, she should have went to the police and got involved. That still has nothing to do with their bills. So him killing the dog, I don't know if there's proof of it. So I'm not going to say he killed the dog. It's always, I heard, they said, nobody got proof that he killed it, nobody made a report. So I can't confirm that he killed this dog. That's a rumor out there. It's unsubstantiated. And what are we supposed to do about the dog? You know? So if the dog got killed by Goomba, the dog got killed by Goomba. That still had nothing to do with the rent. You know what I'm saying? You should have made a report that he deliberately killed this animal, because you can get charges on killing animals. So I don't know what, people are saying it, but nobody's proving it. Okay. Sam Jr. said Mama Wright had a spending habit too. Boom. Okay. Hey, Cherie. If she had a spending, so and I believe they all were guilty of running through that money. Another thing, why would Jaguar have her mother's money accessible to everybody? If you didn't want Goomba to touch it, which he shouldn't have touched it in the first place, but if it's in the main account and everybody got free will to it, I'ma just keep pulling. Business wise, your mama should have had her own account. Drill shouldn't have touched it. Why wouldn't you separate the accounts? That's something that you do just on some adult shit and handling business. Hey, Regina. Right? At the end of the day, they didn't set money aside to handle their business. And that's legitimately what the problem is. And then you bought extra mouths to feed. Now, here's my opinion about him not being there to help her move. I don't think he should have done that. And I stand by that. I wouldn't have got up and helped either. Here's an example. A woman, let's reverse the roles. Okay. Sure, I never saw that video. If you can remember it, send me that video. Put it in the comments. I would like to see that. That's interesting. But it still doesn't negate that they didn't handle bills. Him killing a dog don't. I mean, I'm not gonna lose a lick of sleep over that. That's unfortunate. That is wicked. But y'all still shouldn't have got evicted. The rent shouldn't have got behind. One don't got nothing to do with the other, in my opinion. It doesn't make me go, oh my God. It's like y'all had bigger fish to fry. And why did you have a dog? It was another mouth to feed, and y'all barely could feed y'all's. Okay? So shame on him. And they really should, she should have handled that with the police because that could have been a charge. So let's reverse these roles. Goomba is Geraldine. Jaguar is Jack. Geraldine is getting cussed out, demeaned, cheated on, embarrassed on the internet. Her family, Jack is going in. Okay. And Geraldine said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm leaving. I'm out. Right? And I see that comment. Where he at? He said his dog. I I absolutely agree. But if you can't afford it, you don't need it. I know a lot of people that love their animals. They're like a child, but they can afford to buy it food. They can afford the space that the dog can roam around freely, right? So again, if you could, they obviously couldn't afford it. They barely was affording themselves. The dog dying, it is what it is. I love my cats. Two of them. Some people hate cats, but let me tell you, I would get rid of their ass. I wouldn't murder them, but I would send them to the shelter real quick if shit got tight. They are not a priority, and I love them like they children. But they would go before I would lose any money. If they was, if my rent couldn't be paid because I had the kitty litter got too expensive. Bye, Nacho and Chalupa. Y'all out of here. Let me cuddle. Put a little cat here on me one more time and deuces, okay? Chuck all the douches. So now we got Geraldine upset. Follow me. I'm out of here. You ain't gonna treat me like you treat me. I'm out. And she grabbed her duffel bag and that plastic checker laundry bag. And she like, you know what, fuck it. I know that's my bed. I know I moved in here with that bed. I know, but you know what, you keep it. I don't want to argue with you. I'm not taking nothing. That's your bed, your refrigerator. Even though this is some things that we bought together. Geraldine leaves. She go to her family or her ex nigga. Don't matter to me. And they married, okay? She go to the ex. And he like, well, come on in. I got you. Should she go back and say, you know what, Jack, you done abused me, cuss me out. You said my daddy raped me, but I heard you getting evicted. Now this my VA money because I got injured. You've treated me like shit. Here's some money to keep the rent up. Matter of fact, y'all evicted? Oh, here I come. I'm going to come out of my way to drive over there to help you pack up. The roles reversed. It's a woman. Y'all would have a fit. Bitch, that's a man. Because it's double standard. Don't be going to, he did you this way. Fuck him and that furniture. What's the difference? Excuse me. That's her husband. We like to always throw that husband and wife shit. Baby, if that was valuable in that relationship, if Jaguar took her husband serious, guess where they wouldn't be? Where they are now. Jaguar would have never got on the internet and said, I'm fucking a Jamaican. She said she's fucking a lot of people. She would have never got on there talking about she fucking people. She would have never looked in the camera. She would have never left him phone calls. Your mom raped you. That was your husband then? So he supposed to swallow all of that and be like, yep. His parents on the internet looking at her saying fuck shit like that. And then y'all gotta, I'm gonna go ahead and help her. I'm gonna help her move because her mama out there, that's her mama, not his mama. That's her son, not his son. That can sound cruel, but sometimes you have to understand everything. And you ain't supposed, when you walk away, you have to walk away. Because a woman would. And we would support that woman. Now, the mother was out there in the hot sun looking for the pocketbook. While Jaguar was doing what? I'm looking for the pocketbook, YouTube, but let me tell you, they did me wrong. I'm running for mayor. Mama, it's the purse with the whatchamacallit on it. You mean this ain't the purse? That ain't the purse. Get out there and keep looking. The pocketbook was for her mama to dig in the house. That's your mama. I literally could care less that they was married. He left. Imagine him pulling up. Let's visualize this. What's up, Jag? I'm here to help you move. Well, look a here. Look what the cat done drug in. You gonna help us move? Why, Gerald? Why you gonna help us move? Y'all see this? You're on YouTube. We would have got a whole show. Thank you, Val, for becoming a member. We would have got a whole show because shit would have went left. Nothing would have got moved. But yet, people want to dig up that moral compass when it's convenient. It's to death do you part. Well, baby, it would have been death on the motherfucking floor. Okay? Had he pulled up. What was he pulling up in? He ain't got a car. What was he pulling up in? You got to think about this, in my opinion. You will never in your life say my daddy raped me and my mama fucked me and think you gonna fix your motherfucking mouth to call me to move some furniture that got put out. Baby, that's your furniture. Them your problems, that's your mama and your stepson. Now let's get to this. You say, well, he called the mother to check on her, right? And some people felt, oh, that's because he want to be back with Jaguar. I don't think so. Do I think he still have love for her? Sure. They were married. I believe that he loved her. There was a short on her channel where they were smiling like it was the good times. They looked genuinely happy. Hey, Danny. I didn't see Danny coming here. Hey, Danny. Hey, April. Hey, Taurus. Who I didn't speak to? Hey, y'all. Hey, Gabrielle. Did I speak to y'all? If I ain't speak to you, charge it to my head, not my heart. Hey, Anastasia. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. F you, chill. Did I speak to you? I think I spoke to you. If I didn't speak to you, don't take it personally. Because I'm talking, trying to get through my stuff. Shit, my train of thought. Lord, let me drink some water. It might come back. I'm getting old, y'all. This what happen when you turn 50. You turn 50, you forget shit. He called the mama. Some may say, why did he call the mama? Hey, Tiffany, thank you. I appreciate that. I think he called the mama because even though he left and he appears to not have intentions on going back, okay, he has empathy for the mother, even though he didn't help, because I wouldn't have helped either. But just how can, he said he had other family that would have helped. And that was a good thing that he tried to do. But him physically showing up, it would have been a shit show that we would have been glued to. Let's not be fake. If he had showed up, I would have lost sleep with the screen record to commentate on that fuck shit. Sam, they may say, he helped raise Sam for however many years. Do you guys know? Put in the comments because I'm not sure how many years that Sam had been in his life. I believe they've been married for 4 years. So 4 years for Sam, but I don't know the age range. Nonetheless, when you're leaving something toxic, you have to leave the children, is not your own, and sometimes you do, okay? You have to leave everybody alone. The son couldn't talk to his biological daddy in peace. So I don't think him trying to maybe keep in touch, well, he didn't keep in touch with the son, but I believe the relationship has to take a step back. It is very toxic. It is very volatile. It is very dangerous. It'll be implied on Goomba's end. My opinion, he's doing it for empathy and just, young man, you a good kid. you know, I know me and your mom, we was crazy together, and you saw me blowing up at her. You saw her blowing up at me, but I think you a good kid, and I want you to do good, and I wish you the best. That's the conversation I hear. I don't hear, I'm trying to get back with your mama. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be just well wishes. Hey, grandmother. I think for the grandmother, I think it would be just well wishes, not oh my God. But we never know, right? This is just my opinion based on the outside looking in. Now we do see that Nikki put him out, okay, and she's dating. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't shocked. It didn't make me go, oh my God. She made it very clear of what their relationship was. Yeah, when he called me to come get him, I went because we're good friends. Yep, I fucked him. Okay. He's still a friend. No, we not in a relationship. She said it several times publicly that they're not in a relationship. So when she put him out or told him he had to go, it was okay. You expected it, right? I don't think that they're enemies because the last time I checked, and that was earlier. Who checked? Who looked at her Instagram within the last hour? I think it still say Goomba Head's wife. So I think that they're not enemies. I think they just said, this is it. This is the time. I'm dating other people. Of course, nobody wants to be in another man's house. And he probably did feel away like, oh, mm. But I don't think it's hatred. You know what I'm saying? He had something slick to say, but I don't think it's hatred. Now, he's with either friends and family or family. He called them his fam. Here's what I'm hoping for everybody. One, I hope nobody go back to nobody. I hope Goomba does not go back to Jaguar. He is in the process of getting a divorce. Excuse me, as we discussed, he said it a while back. Divorces don't happen overnight. Okay? He's going through what you do through a divorce. The paperwork, this, that, and the third, and boom, there. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Um, I I want to see Nikki do good. I want to see Jag do good. I want to see Goomba doing good. At the end of the day, these are adults that I feel redemption can come for all of them. I put redemption for Goomba because he is the husband and he is looking like the worst scum on the earth. And as he should be to some, right? We all have our opinions. This ain't none of our lives. We on the outside commentating, right? Giving our opinion in the comments. Hey, Miss T, right? So I hope that wherever he is, that he is able to pay, and some may not agree, but this is what I hope. I hope that out of his money he earns, and then he's working, he sets aside, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I hope that wherever he is, whoever he's staying with, hey, King Shonuff, he's able to pay a smaller amount of rent, not because he doesn't need to earn his keep, but because he should put himself on a 96-month or 12-month plan, considering he doesn't have little children. Whoever he's with, he need to say, I need, and wherever he's staying, I don't know what the rent is in Texas, right? So I'm gonna assume a 1 bedroom apartment might be 1,500. Okay. So and because he has an eviction, I'm assuming he's gonna have an eviction. They will rent to you, right? It's just harder because they want a higher deposit. So again, let me speak for Michigan. If you have evictions here in Michigan, hey T Stuff, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, you will usually pay triple the rent. in a deposit. It's like first month, last month, a fourth of the month, and 2/3 of the month. You end up paying like damn near $5,000 to move in, and your rent only be $1,200. But it's because your rent bad and you can't be trusted, right? You got an eviction. So I do believe also. Here's the honesty. Hey, Peach Tea. Here's another thing that I think works in his favor. And put in the comments. Put a 1 if you think I'm right, or 2 if you think I'm wrong. I think that even with that eviction, Jaguar has all this footage of her threatening his life, dragging him for filth, telling him that people are going to come kill him, and he actually looks like the victim. Whether you want him to be the victim or not, he looks like the victim. There's not videos of him attacking her. So now he can say, I left a domestic situation. This is her attacking me. She's saying his name. Gerald Leviathan Richard Simmons Johnson the fourth. I had to leave. He could probably say, I know I got an eviction. I left for my life. Could you help me? I'm a veteran. That holds weight. I don't think he'll be hard at finding a place because the evidence of Jaguar's behaviors towards him is fucking documented because she loves. You're on YouTube! You're on YouTube! Smile, you're on YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube. And that's evidence to get him a step further. So my wish is for him to say, hey, I'm living with you, but if you don't mind, let me just pay $500 a month. And then let me save up a good $5,000. I'm going to divide that up from here. I'll have it in 96 months and 1,000. And he get his own place. And irregardless to what, I believe everybody can change in some ways based on what they did. He ain't murdered nobody. He ain't no pedophile. So I believe he could do good. He could get a job, get on his feet, get him a good woman, live his best life. Okay? And I did hear about the for the love of Goomba. Quite honestly, I think that was trolling. But if it's real, if life after lockup, if life after lockup can get men, then I don't see why Goomba won't get nobody. I know I'm the minority. I don't like. It's a lot, girl. People hate this man. It's a lot of people don't like how he moves. My opinion, it's not about liking him. It's about giving my commentary on his situation and how I see. I don't dislike him. He's not a favorite. I'm just commentating. This is my opinion. I'm looking at him through the eyes of any man. I'm looking at Jaguar through the eyes of any woman. I'm looking at Nikki through the eyes of any woman. They all deserve some redemption because they're capable to get it. This is fixable if they go their separate ways. Now, Nikki and Goomba could actually circle back and get together. Why the fuck not? They're not strangers. I'm not out here with pom-poms. Go, Nikki, go. But fuck, they're not strangers. Her children are named after the man. They're good friends. What if they circle back in a year or so and shit work out? Good for them, right? He needs to do his own thing. But if that ain't his choice, who am I? I'm just giving commentary on what I see. I want Jaguar to get out. I want her not to call Goomba. They don't have a child together. They don't have properties. This is my assumption. I don't see no property or her. They got businesses together that she would even need to call. And if she do got to call him, get a lawyer. They don't have a reason to talk unless it's through a lawyer. I want to see her get out. I want to see her get the help that she needs. When you go back and look at Jaguar's videos of her singing, even if she's never allowed back in the industry, and I don't blame the industry if they never let her ass set foot back in there. Not Captain Save a Slut. I gotta get in the chat because y'all are petty. I can't. But yes, love after lockup They make whole show. Why Goomba can't find love? Why Goomba can't find love? The hell? But I do want to see Jag realize she can't control everything. She has to stop weaponizing sexual assault against people. And I believe the sister said it. She will not, this won't end well. It's, I think we all know that when she get her ass out here, we gonna still be, we gonna have new commentary. Cause she not gonna let this ride. She not gonna let this ride, okay? Wait. Wait, where did she go? Y'all is wild, okay? Oh, Lord Jesus. It won't end well. She's gonna get out on the same fuck shit. So I hope, here's my hope. The mother, I, see, because we don't know, she ain't sentenced. We don't know if she's even going to get sentenced. The mother, I think, will be key. Because if she gets out and she gets her mom, now she'll have income because she's not making any money. So she needs that money. Okay? So she'll convince her mom to come back. The mother is guilty of something. No, let me rephrase that. Because I don't like to make assumptions. My I don't want to speak as a matter of fact. I'm thinking maybe something happened to Jag. Because we don't know if she really was assaulted as a child, but I can believe that she was. Okay? Do I believe by everybody she stated? I don't know. But I can believe something happened to her, and I can also believe, if it ever came out, that the mother feels guilty and owe her in some kind of way. Even if she wasn't assaulted, perhaps she just wasn't in Jaz's life like she wanted to be. Not everything is sexual assault. People don't have schizophrenia, bipolar due to sexual assault. Sometimes it's real ass trauma. We weren't able to eat. My mom used to beat me, or I saw my mother being abused by my father, so all I know is abuse. Not sexual abuse, but mental abuse. Or maybe you saw your mother being physically abused and the mother feels guilty. I don't know what happened to her, but I think the mother, ooh, y'all in the comments, I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Orange is the new Jack. Y'all not gonna do right in the comments, I see. Okay. Agreed. I can't play in the comments, okay? So I think the mother will help Jad because she's gonna come out with nothing. If her car has a car note on it, that's so here's a question. Even though the car got removed, if the car has a car note on it, it could possibly be repossessed, even though it's off of the property. Now, will the families come together? Hey, Sir Smiles, will the families come together and pay that car note and keep it insured so she can have a car when she get out? And I think a lot of things are going to be determined on if she gets any jail time, what's the length? Let's say it's a year. Would the families come together and pay her car note every month for a year? Maybe the mom? Or would the daughters like, Mom, we're not letting you take your money and pay that car note? Because one, the mom would have to get the paperwork to know where to send the payment. So the mom would want to, imagine Jag on the phone if she's able to call her mama, cussing her out. Why the fuck you ain't got me no lawyer? Did you call Gerald and tell him what's happening? Did you call? She probably in there still worried about Dirty Nikki. Somebody said the car is in her mom's name. The moms, I'm pretty sure the mom don't have the paperwork though. They got to find out where to pay it, who to pay it. So I think at the end of the day, Jag's toxicity, she needs to be left alone. At no point should Goomba have helped them move. He should have, I don't think he should have set foot over there. All that, that's her husband. And I think because it's Jaguar, she's getting the double standard. There are a lot of women on the street, like the regular street, a lot of men on the regular street. They married and separated. Like they I can spot somebody at the family reunion this summer that's been with a couple for 14 years and still legally married and they don't even know where their spouse is. That shit happens. Okay. Is it morally correct? Nah. But it happens. So I'm glad that Gerald got the fuck away from her. Away from her. I'm glad that Nikki put his ass out because he can stand on his own. And yes, everybody could use a little help. Okay? So he's got some help. He's got a friend that's helping him. I think that's appropriate. Jag has burned a lot of bridges. The family only stepped in because they were forced to step in. If Jag hadn't got evicted, we wouldn't even be here. We would still be watching her torment everybody online. The family was forced to step in. So don't nobody fuck with her. So when she get out, if her loyal fans aren't gonna set her up a GoFundMe, and that's gonna be cute. Why I got a feeling somebody gonna set up a GoFundMe for Jag, and that's gonna go to shit. Some kind of way it's gonna be fraud. Somebody stole the money. A mess. Okay? A mess. So if she don't have any support when she get out, she's definitely gonna come for her mom. And her mom isn't mentally ill. She can make her decision to go to her mom's place. Okay? Somebody said Jag got 46 million. So, you know, I'm going to drop the link if you want to come up and talk. And just to recap, I talked about, hold on, somebody said she's going to come out and say Rock Nation locked her up. Oh my God. Right. I'm not mad that he didn't help her move. He didn't need to. He didn't need to. She got family that could have helped her move, and she should have got out there and did it. Jag had plenty of time to move. She had been talking about it forever. We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. You saw Drill left. Why would you let yourself be out there looking for a pocketbook? Why would you put your pocketbook in a position that it ended up getting touched? Being evicted, they waited to the last minute. She waited to the last minute. That's why they set your shit out, and there was no. They didn't. She tried to play it off. They saved me $600. They moved my furniture out for me. No, they threw your shit out. That's what bailiffs do. They throw it out. They weren't helping you. They were moving you along, ma'am. Something you knew that needed to be done. And had Goomba showed up over there to help her move, we would still be watching a show. We would still be watching a show. We would be watching her drag him and probably physically try to fight him. She would want to put on a show. Like when she went into the police station, what did she do? Put on a show? She talked crazy to the police officers. She talked crazy in the mirror. We would have had a whole show and nothing got moved, and everybody either would have got locked up that day, or Drew would be dead, or even he might have lost it. I think he may have lost it at some point and whooped her ass in front of the whole world on YouTube. the phone would have hit the ground and we would have just been hearing them scrapping. And he is a man. He would have really fucked her up. So maybe him staying away from her was for his protection, because it's only so much you gonna do to somebody and they not swing on you. And she looks like the type that's physical when she argue, blocking the door, pushing on you. You never know, you know. So hey, it is what it is. um yeah, I can believe they were still out there. She had nobody to get them. That's nobody's fault but hers. She did not prepare her mama or her son. And she, what does she always say? I got my gun. I'm a pistol toting, brass knuckle. Like, child, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. I believe. Hey, Rachel. I don't think I spoke to you. Hey, Rachel. Um, baby, not ever. That's why I'm like, your pocketbook. Your pocketbook was where? Ain't no way, babe. My pocketbook stay on me like it is my pistol. Oh Lord, she got a switch lawyer. Goodbye. Goodbye. Not you raised father. Okay, let me drop the link. So tell me your thoughts on and oh, okay, and y'all know my rule. I understand if y'all don't want to. If you come up here, um, if you come up here, you have to, while you're in the box, you gotta take your camera off so I can see your face. Put your camera back on. Okay. I can't let you up without you showing your face. And when you come, before you come up here, cut the camera back off. Or if you want the camera on, because some people just don't want to be seen. I can respect that, but I'm not gonna let you up. Okay. So let me drop the link. If y'all don't want to talk, that's fine too. But if you like, keep it. And listen, I'm not the type of content creator. If you get up here and say, you know, Kiva, I disagree with some points, I'm not going to argue you down and tell you wrong and you got to see. I've never, I don't conduct myself over here like that kind of channel. I give y'all my opinion, and I think I'm very fair and personable with everybody. If ever y'all feel like I'm being an asshole, just tell me. But I don't think I conduct myself or treat my subscribers any old kind of way. But you guys are more than welcome if you feel like talking. If you don't feel like talking, that's fine too. Let me know. She has a purse. Nah, I like that. It's a screen name out there, y'all, called, I think, Bobby Fitna Week. Exactly. She wasn't panicking. Girl, my wallet was missing in my house. I was freaking the fuck out. Because my life is in my purse. You know how hard it is to replace shit? Sure. Mm-mm. Social security number. She made me like, let me clean out my purse. Legina went on Station Head. She interviewed with y'all. I'm mad. I didn't even go over her interview on Scope. No Scope. Sco. Just say no to Sco. The young man named Sco. I still want to talk about that, but I do want to talk about Legina's interview on Shine last night. You like the red binoculars? Okay. And a lot of people feel like that. Put a one in the chat if y'all believe she never lost her pocketbook and was scamming people. This is everybody's opinion. We're not saying she did it, but put a one in the chat if you really think she had her pocketbook the whole time but wanted some cash apps to help her. People say it was in the car. They say she was scamming. Child. Mm. Yeah. Hey, Gabrielle. Hey, D. Wow. Judy. One. Well, someone saw it in the car on the video. Pixie does. Mm. It was under the seat. Child. Child. Well, yeah, well. Oh, whoa. She admitted. Oh, I didn't know that. I missed that. Oh, well, there we have it. Well, there you have it. I would have been so, hey, be a blessing if I didn't speak to you. Hello. I would have been panicked. My whole my whole time, my life is in my purse. My business cards, my ID, my driver's license, um, all my bank cards. Like I wouldn't even remember what. That reminds me, I'm gonna take a picture of everything in my wallet. Like that's concerning, cause everything in my wallet I use all the time. And I would be mad if I lose my Kroger card. Like I need my points, my CVS card too. It's got a coupon on there. Like don't use my coupon. Don't use my coupon. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yogi and Boo Boo to her personal loss. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If she find that video and the timestamp, what? My note 10 come up missing in that purse, child. Not my. And I'm trying to get an EBT. They won't give me one. I applied for one for the fuck of it. They never even responded. I'm like, so is no response a yes? It was a no. It was a no. Don't touch my Note 22. Care about y'all iPhones. Don't touch my Note 22, my EBT card. That pandemic EBT card still on E. I checked it. It's like 63 cents on there. And I don't know what I can swipe it for. Ain't nothing for 63 cents. I'm like, pandemic EBT, you can't. You showed up and showed out. Okay, hold on. All right, cut your camera off, sweetie. I'm going to let you up. Turn off your camera. Or do you want it on? Yeah, it's off. Oh, wait, uh-oh. It say device not connected. You done left. Come back, Eva. I'm going to kick you out and you come back, okay? Come back up, Eva. Oh, yeah, my pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Um, my... I keep seeing somebody say how to star. I didn't see star. I didn't... Somebody named Star. Why I don't see that name? But my internet tripping. I don't know. Oh, there goes Star. Hi, Star. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Okay, yep, Eva, come back. My Magic City by King. I'm not gonna play with you. I appreciate Messy. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I think if more of us as content creators can say, I made a mistake on something, and you go back and review it, and you see that you made a mistake, and then you can apologize, that is how you stop confusion and stuff amongst content creators. It's when we run with a lie, because you misheard or misunderstood, you know, that's what's up. Eva was coming up. Anybody else want to hit the link? I don't want to lose my pocketbook. Oh, and right, where her baby? Where's her son Ashes at? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Where her son Ashes? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, Eva, you cut your camera off. Just turn off your camera. Don't move nothing else. Just hit the camera button again, and it'll not take you out. Eva, I don't know what you touching, but it's done kicked you out again. It says your device is not connected. You got to come back in. I tell you what, Eva, come up, but put your phone down. You know what I'm saying? Have it face the ceiling. Do that, okay? Thank you. Okay, hey y'all. My chat be nice. Come back in, Eva, but have your phone just face the ceiling, okay? That way nobody won't see you. Your hair was cute though, okay? Y'all, ladies, the shake and go wig is the wig wigging, okay? The wig is wigging. What do you think? Mm, I gotta get used to wearing my glasses, y'all. I be blind as a bat, but I still hate wearing my glasses. And that is like where the ashes at? That's a good question. Mm-hmm. It say the okay. Wait a minute. There she go. Okay, put your phone. Make it face the ceiling. I'm finna let you up. Just lay it down. All right. I don't. Okay, it's facing the ceiling. Okay, because I like to respect people's privacy, so I'm finna let you up. Hey, girl. Wait a minute. I see your forehead. Just turn your phone up to the ceiling. Don't go cutting the camera off. Whatever happened keeps disconnecting you. Can you hear us? I see you, but I don't hear you. Hey, Shot Town. Okay, don't blush it. Ah. I think she froze, y'all. I'm gonna remove her. Her froze. Yes, hi Linda. This is live. This is live. I'm a bit reluctant when it comes to believing those were her son's ashes. As crazy as she is, I don't think she'd do it. Look more like ashes that was being burned. I would like to think that Linda, yes, we're alive right now. I would like to think those weren't her ashes. But where would you get a pile of ashes from? Well, her ashtray, because they smoke cigarettes and weed. She could have easily, but I don't know why I felt like I saw her get the jar and pull them out. Maybe I didn't. I think I'm interpreting that. Do y'all remember what happened? Did she just come up with the ashes on her face, or was they in her hand and she throwing them around? You hear? I hear you. Hey, lady. You saw the container too. You don't believe they were ashes either. Okay, they probably. I will allow. Let's go with that. You hear us, Eva? I hear you. She poured some, so they could have just been ashes. I thought I saw the container. She did take them out the jar. I thought.
Okay.
I hear you. Hey, girl.
Can y'all hear me? Like,
Yep, I hear you. So
is
let's
it an
go
echo
into.
or anything? I don't.
Nope.
I'm not. I've never done this. Like, this is the second time.
Nope. No echo.
Wait.
So
Oh.
you good? Look, she'd have made it up here. She'd have made it up here. She'd have froze. Let me. She froze now. Maybe she'll come back.
Oh. Okay. I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I live in Austin, Texas, and like I've been in the music industry for like 23 years. So Jaguar like came down here a long time ago. So like when she first surfaced, um, I was around and I knew about her. And but like you were like that was about 2 years ago, I think. Um, and like now when she resurfaced again, um, there's a whole new batch of people who are, you know, uh, I guess commentating on her or whatever. but like you are really good at uh nailing some shit on the head that we see. I work in the legal field, and some of the artists I work with, she talks about, things like that. But I just want to say, like, you on point, and like you are newer, and like learning this whole YouTube thing. We had to learn all this stuff, like as legal people and people in the industry, as far as her. But like, you're really good at what you do. So I just want to let you know that
Well, I appreciate that, and I
you're
am
really
so. I appreciate that. I've been doing YouTube for like doing it consistently. This will be 4 years, so I have
for a
another channel.
year.
This 4 year. Yeah, this is my second channel. My main channel.
Oh,
It's come get this commentary. This is come get this commentary too. So I
okay.
have two channels. So I'll
Yeah.
move to talking about Jag because I think I jumped in on Jag. I don't even when did I jump in on her? I forgot what my first video was, but it was so
I don't know.
interesting.
It's you have to like learn these channels, and then like there's all these beefs between all these content creators. It's like you have to learn all that too. But it's like you've been really consistent, and like I mean I had to learn all this, but like you've been really good with your point of view, but everything going on. But like legally, being in Texas, and what she's going through, like she has a lot coming to her. I can say, I mean, like she's in jail for certain things, but now that they know where she is, there's other things coming to her. But yeah,
Okay.
so
Well,
like I just wanted to say like how you've been on point, like, and like I didn't know how like the algorithm works, but like um it led me to you, and you've been awesome. I was like,
well, I appreciate that. I try to be fair. Like I don't even.
yeah.
I just feel being fair. Like I've had my moments in certain commentary where I done went
Well, I
off
got
and
to see
stuff.
you like
But I
with
think in this
other content, and just to like to see you, and I enjoy you. You really
well, I'm
and
glad you enjoy me. I'm glad you here. I just want everybody to feel comfortable coming over here, having a
yes,
difference of opinion, being able to voice it without feeling attacked. Because you can go to certain content creators, and even if you
correct.
don't agree with them, you can still say, we'll agree to disagree. But thank you for being here and sharing your thoughts because everyone has their own opinion about this. We're all watching this play out in real time. And literally,
You're
hey
right.
Mary Poppins, there are some of us who not going to admit it, but we know people going through this. We know people that's been through this. That's
Mm-hmm.
and we it's just that Jag is what it is. She is famous. Now,
Correct.
is she,
No, she's infamous, not famous.
right? She's infamous. You know, she's a celebrity at the end of the day, and we're watching this go down. So I do wish her the best, but I just think she's so toxic that I feel everyone needs to leave her alone. And I don't feel bad that the family don't fuck with her. Like a lot of people were like,
There's
"Where
a
was the
lot of things
family?"
like I've
And
been following her since she came out and on YouTube since like 2020,
mm-hmm,
because she was naming people that we represent, you know, and now this next go around is a whole different thing, and it's like it's kind of crazy, and but like
mm-hmm.
we had to learn the YouTube game with that, and it's hard to explain, but it's like just but like after being invested in it so long, like you see all these different people, but like y'all are the newer people. There was only a handful of people when we she first started out, and then like now there's a lot more people now, but like now we can know where to serve her and stuff like that. But um
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but you've been really good and unbiased and concise and unfair. I mean, not
Well,
unfair, sorry.
well, I thank you, and I thank you for hopping up here and kicking it
Okay,
with your
thank you.
girl. So be sure to hit the link and come on back and kick it with me
Oh
on some
yeah.
other topics.
I
Yes.
just learned how to subscribe, like, and all that stuff.
My girl,
And I was
hit the
like,
subscribe
I'm
button.
catching it live. Oh my God. Like, I'm not working.
I'm gonna have to drop a link to my other channel. Y'all come over on my other channel and
Okay, I didn't know
support
about
me.
the other channel, but I love your t-shirts.
Yeah, they gotta be sassy. You know, when people be
Oh
trying to
my
look
God. I was like,
comfort
I'm
away,
here for
you
the
know.
t-shirts. If I
I,
don't get anything else, I'm gonna get a t-shirt. I
yes, I'm gonna link her information again.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
I
hon.
did
Have a
want to
good
tell
one.
that.
All right. Bye bye.
All right.
Night, coffee, tea. Um, I believe she had a pocketbook. I don't blame. Yeah, and what I was saying was, I absolutely support any family, not just Jags, any family that choose not to fuck with a relative that's out here being toxic, whether they're on the internet or not. If you out here on some toxic shit, you destructive, you evil, you mean spirited, you chaos, fuck them. Your mama, your sister, let them go. It's not long gone are the days of I'm gonna put up with shit because that's my mama. I'm gonna put up with shit because that's my sister. No, that's how children get molested. That's how people suffer with mental illness because we put Auntie Sally in the back room and say she'll little touch. Y'all don't go back there and bother Aunt Sally. When Aunt Sally is not really touch, she needed y'all to talk to her and treat her like she's human and have a conversation and then get her professional help. No, you kept Aunt Sally and Uncle John in the back room. Your child came to you and told you this happened to me, and instead of investigating, you said we'll handle it within. And I get it, you want to handle it within, but I'm gonna handle it with the police and within. You have some family don't know how to stand alone. They don't want to be the black sheep. Man, she sat up there and got Uncle Ricky or Auntie, because you bitches molest kids too. Auntie Bethany touched her and she gonna tell everybody and embarrass the family. And because we embarrass the family while you protecting your child, you ostracize and you don't know how to accept standing alone. So if Jazz behavior means she has to stand alone, husband left her, kids left her by force because they sure wasn't gonna leave. The sisters, fuck, I can't be bothered, but we'll take care of the mama. She gonna have to get out of jail and stand alone. That's just the bottom line. She's burnt these bridges. She has to earn everybody's trust back. It's just what it is. And I don't agree with, sticking around just because we family. No, fuck that. You're causing me mental harm. You're not healthy to be around. And I don't want to be hanging around you at Christmas and family reunions and my children are unhappy because they can't enjoy themselves. You over there at the picnics and you got an aunt that's always rubbing and kissing on your daughter that make her feel some kind of way, and you forcing her to go hug her, give her, they miss you. Your kid don't like it. Why are you not also paying attention to body language on our children? What about us as grown women? A certain uncle hug us and you kind of like, hey, if your husband look over and see that you hug Uncle Bob and it made you uncomfortable, your husband need to grab you by the hand, baby, let me talk to you. I saw you looked a little uncomfortable. What's happening? She may have never told nobody, but because you opened up the door, she might break down right there and say, he touched me as a child and I just held it in. I don't like being around him even though I'm 40. Guess what your husband should do? Hey, Uncle John, let me talk to you. Embarrass the fuck out of him. Call everybody out. Be your wife's voice. And y'all leave. Same with your kids. So Jag is getting caught out. It's unfortunate for her. And she's not getting caught out. She recorded everything. She put the shit on the internet. She put it on the internet. What we supposed to do? It ain't shit for me. I'm just here watching. I'm just looking. And tough love means I got a back all the way away. I got it back all the way away. And then and even in our friendships, they not related, but these is good friends of ours. But you see them out here on some shit that's like you. I had a friend many years ago. She went into a store, she stole something, and came back to the car with the stuff. I was so heated because you could have got me involved. I'm not. First of all, it ain't shit. They would have. I don't wear this stuff. Remember back when Troop was in? That's how long ago we talking. Troop, Iceberg, and all that shit. I said, don't ever be in a car with me and you done stole something. I had another friend of mine had a gun on him. It was illegal, but it was legal. You can't ride with me with a gun in my car. The owner of the car, if I'm correct, I don't know the law that well, but I think the owner of the car takes a lot of the responsibility. I gotta quit being friends with you because you risking shit, you know. But family is very tough to let go of, and it's unfortunate because, baby, Troop, what? Okay, family is very hard to let go of. That's your mama. That's your sister. That's your aunt. That's your cousin. That's the cousin that babysat you that touched you. And now you're grown. That cousin is grown, and that cousin dying of cancer, and they want you to come help take care of them. But the family didn't believe you, or you was too scared to tell the family that invalid cousin, male or female, harmed you, and you keeping it to yourself, and you over there helping them out. No, cut people off. Exactly. Jag got so many the way she's shot, and I know. Okay, so I'm curious. Let me poll the chat. This is not a right or wrong answer. This is our opinion. Put a one in the chat if you believe that Jag was telling the truth about the industry. Put a two in the chat if you believe 50-50. Excuse me. Put a three in the chat if she's a liar. Because by her being in the industry, I do believe she's seen some things, but I don't believe she's seen everything she said. So let me poll the chat. I said a lot of twos for 50-50. 50-50. Okay. Hey, dope and gifted. If I didn't speak to you, hello. Okay. Twos, threes. She a liar. Like, I don't believe it. That's fair. That's completely fair. So and listen, I have a hard time on being honest. I have a hard time believing she gonna get out and change because I feel like she's gonna want to get her lick back. I don't believe that. Hey, Shot Time Girl, twos 50-50. I don't think she'll get out and do right. I think she would need to be under supervision. Like I don't think she will do right. Twos. Okay. Okay. Well, we have chatted it up, you guys. We have talked it up. Trigger for me, threes. You think she lying? Mm-hmm. Oh, she's coming out. Yeah, yeah. I believe what she says about the industry, and others have said the same thing. Yeah, I think some of what she's saying is true. I don't believe all of it. Absolutely not. But I do believe some of it because she was in the industry. She's seen some things. Hell have no fury like a humiliated narcissist. Baby. Yeah. She needs to stay. She needs to settle down off all social media. All of it. She needs to be off of social media. Okay. Yes, Hunty. As my girls say, yes, Hunty. No, we had no trollers. All the fun. Okay. Hey, Tawana to Inspire. I hope I spoke to you. I always wonder what out of what. Yeah. Yeah, she ain't done yet. Hey. Child. And she gives us the content. She gives us the content. Listen, you don't want to be content, don't give us the content. Don't give us content. Like I'm me commentating is making me content for someone if they chose to speak on me. You are content if you hit the camera and you go live. So, you know, it is what it is. And here's what she needs to do. She needs to come back and prove everybody wrong and monetize her own channel. I don't why wasn't her channel monetized? She did not have one super chat. No, now I know people were sending her cash apps, but YouTube would have paid her through ads. Even if the people watch one ad, you would have got paid. If 7,000 people watch one ad, you're going to get paid. And if people watch it all the way through and they skip it on the first ad, they still watch. She was not monetized. Why? I wonder why nobody helped her get monetized. And it's odd when people say, "Hey, Miss Noya, I hate to see my people locked up, but she needs to be away." Yeah, 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 yeah. People think she got demons on her. Excuse me. Um, why none of her friends, and I'm talking to everybody that fucked with her. I'm curious, why wouldn't they help her? Well, I don't know if they did. Maybe they did. And she just, maybe when people say they don't want to monetize their channel, I honestly, yeah, she would have got demonetized. You right. But people in the beef sector still monetize and they talk just as reckless. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted to get monetized. Hugs, Pixie. Okay, we'll see you. And I understand. This is a triggering subject, but I appreciate you hanging out. Um, mm, 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 mm. She built up everybody else's channel, but maybe she didn't want Uncle Sam. I mean, taxes is taxes, but yeah, maybe she just didn't want to. They probably did help her, like, Jag, let us help you, and she was like, no. Or maybe she just didn't want to. But I find it odd when people say, I don't want to get monetized. Like, are you kidding me? Because whether you get a super chat or a cash app, this is passive income. And she do the most on the internet to receive some passive income. I guess. Oops. You could no, don't you say you sorry. Mm-mm. You gotta protect your mental health first. Some things you can't tolerate. No, ma'am. You go take care of you. That was Goomba's job to get her monetized. Yeah, and I'm that's I mean, why I'm guessing maybe she couldn't. I'm guessing maybe she couldn't. And then after, because she had a lot of friends. Goomba, it's a lot of people fuck with her. I just found it odd that everybody, and she owed back child support. And owing back child support, that would have been more reason to try to monetize your channel. Pay that shit off. And I don't believe last time I checked, I'm gonna have to double check. I do not think a 1099 can be garnished because it's like it's no taxes coming out or something like that. I think it's a little loophole. 1099 is like being paid cash. If you get paid cash, you don't get tax. They can't garnish it. It's some little loophole. That's why a lot of people want a 1099. But I could be wrong. I may need to do some updated research. Hey, girl. Hey, you. Thank you, huh? You know. So Philadelphia didn't take off, and that would have been all the more reason she could have monetized her channel. She could have had Philadelphia on YouTube through her memberships. she could have charged $9.99 a month, and everything on Philadelphia would have been on YouTube, but behind a paywall. Like the opportunity to still make money. So you can put a garnishment on the 1099. Okay, I said I needed to do my research on that. So if she's still, and they gonna take what 50%. That's the views she was making. I'm gonna approximate. She probably, let's go low end. She might have got a minimum of 4 grand. Maybe they was gonna take two. It's still 2,000 extra dollars. I'm just putting out guesstimates. Garnishment or not, it was income that she would have got every month on the 21st. But nonetheless, it is what it is. She got cash apps. People was getting, sending her cash apps or whatever. She still made money, but I don't believe they was breaking her off. I don't believe she was getting thousands. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. She know what she got $37 million. She did say that. Yeah. Cause she put money in everybody else's pocket. Like it just is what it is. She was the content. She could have been the content on her channel, made people interview her on her channel. Come to my channel and interview me. And then they could have downloaded the video, screen recorded, and then put it on their channel. But the initial interview would have been on my channel. So, yeah, and I might have been willing to pay. I might I might have had a hot little $9.99 to be nosy for the mess. Right. She doesn't feel she owe it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. She wouldn't have probably she might have earned $1 per view. Like if you don't do YouTube, you're not familiar with how they pay you. You'll get paid based on what the actual content is what the ads is going to be. So if you see a channel, this is an example. If you see a channel with regular ads, like you saw Netflix, you saw a car, a dealership, right? A reputable dealership. You saw HelloFresh, right? If you see mainstream ads in that particular video, they average based off of the views. They could have got $100 to $200, $300 for that video. Okay, if you see those get rich quick ads and um, those I work on Amazon and I quit my job and made $5 million. Click the link below. You're probably getting $10, $20, $30 for all those views because those kind of ads pay the lowest. And in that particular video, you more than likely was cursing a lot. Like they allow cursing, they redid the monetization, but certain cuss words they don't allow. If you say too many, and if you spoke about a lot of assault, like if you was graphic. So it really just depends. But she would have probably made some decent money. But when she like her singing, she would have made. But either way, look. Either way, she didn't take advantage of it. Yeah. I heard people didn't get their candles. I heard people didn't get they stuff. Yeah, it is. You will fuck around and get demonetized. Did y'all know who? If you old school, you been around. Do y'all remember my main channel that got somebody struck it down? Well, they false flagged it rather. They didn't get a strike. They false flagged my channel. I lost my whole channel. Y'all, I was sick. I ain't cry about it. I just made this channel we own and I was like, fuck it. What can I do? And I had to appeal. So the appeal process, ooh, child. I got my channel back in less than 30 days. In about 30 days, I got my channel back. So I Yeah, I don't play when it come down. Y'all remember that? Man, that shit was. I woke up like I know my channel not gone. They took my channel. So if y'all don't know, this is my channel right here. That's my channel. Okay, so that's my baby. That's my main channel. Uh, and yeah, somebody lied and said I posted nudity, and they snatched my whole channel down. And what sucks is a bot does it first. But because you know you didn't post nudity, if you know you ain't did it, you just go ahead and appeal it and you'll get your channel back. But anyway, that's it, you guys. We have sat up here and talked. I really enjoyed y'all being here. Thank you for the conversation. Always know that I value everybody's opinion. I think all our opinions are valid. I enjoy the dialogue. If you enjoyed hanging out with your girl, do me a favor, drop some purple hearts in the chat. If you a member on my channel, then you got access to my special purple heart. Otherwise, drop a regular purple heart in the chat. Let me know that you rock with your girl. You have fun over here. And I'll be back with some more commentary at a later date. Okay? We good? Bye, you guys. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Yep. 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 Thank you guys. I will see you guys later.